Hello, I'm Dan Williams, the Media Relations Director for the City of Cleveland, and this is the bottom line up front. In this edition of Bluff, I will discuss two birthdays, Flag Day and the United States Army birthday. On June 14, 1777, Continental Congress replaced the British symbols of the Grand Union flag with a new design featuring 13 white stars in a circle on a field of blue and 13 red and white stripes, one for each state. Although it is not certain, this flag may have been made by the Philadelphia seamstress Betsy Ross, who was an official flag maker for the Pennsylvania Navy. The number of stars increased as the new states entered the Union, but the number of stripes stopped at 15 and was later returned to 13. In June 1886, Bernard Cigrand made his first public proposal for the annual observance of the birth of the flag when he wrote an article titled "The 14th of June" in the old Chicago Argus newspaper. Cigrand's effort to ensure national observance of Flag Day finally came when President Woodrow Wilson issued a proclamation calling for a national observance of the event on June 14, 1916. However, Flag Day did not become official until August 1949, when President Harry Truman signed the legislation and proclaimed June 14 as Flag Day. In 1966, Congress also requested that the President issue annually a proclamation designating the week in which June 14 occurs as National Flag Week. The President is requested to issue each year a proclamation to call on government officials in the USA to display the flags of the United States on all government buildings on Flag Day, and to urge us residents to observe Flag Day as the anniversary of the adoption on June 14, 1777, by the Continental Congress of the Stars and Stripes as the official flag of the United States. Flag Day occurs during National Flag Week. This is a good time for Americans to reflect on the foundations of our nation's freedom. The flag of the United States represents freedom and has been an enduring symbol of the country's ideals since its founding. Many people in the United States honor this day by displaying the American flag at their homes and public buildings. Other popular ways of observing this holiday include flag racing ceremonies, Flag Day services, school quizzes and essay competitions about the American flag, musical salutes, street parades, and awards for special recognition. Besides Flag Day, June 14 is also the U.S. Army birthday. The Army was born on June 14, 1775, 2 years before the flag was adopted, when the Continental Congress authorized enlistment of riflemen to serve the United Colonies for 1 year. The 14 June date is when Congress adopted the American Continental Army after reaching a consensus position in the Committee of the Whole. This procedure and the desire for secrecy account for the sparseness of the official journal entries for the day. The record indicates only that Congress undertook to raise 10 companies of riflemen, approved an enlistment form for them, and appointed a committee, including Washington and Schuyler, to draft rules and regulations for the government of the Army. Over the 241 years, those numbers have swelled to our largest serving population of under 6 million soldiers in 1945 at the end of World War II, and as of the last census in 2014, an active duty force of over 504,000 soldiers. However you choose to celebrate Flag Day and the Army birthday, I ask that you join me in reflecting on the sacrifices others have made on our behalf so that we can enjoy our freedoms. The bottom line, the original United States flag had 13 stripes and 13 stars. In June 1886, Bernard Cigrand made his first public proposal for the annual observance of the birth of the flag. The Army was born on June 14, 1775, 2 years before the flag was adopted. The Army's largest serving population was just under 6 million in 1945 at the end of World War II. In 2014, the active duty forces of the United States Army is just over 504,000 soldiers. However you choose to celebrate Flag Day and the Army birthday, I ask that you join me in reflecting on the sacrifices others have made on our behalf so that we can enjoy our freedoms. I'm Dan Williams, and this has been The Bottom Line Up Front.